All right, I think I got it. Okay. Yay! All right, Thermo has uh has confirmed that I did it. I did it. I want you all to know that this is a monumental moment because I started the stream all by myself. I even did the intro video. I shouldn't say all by myself. Thermo is in in my DMs, I guess, helping me out. Hi, Karsten. Give me a brrr. Oh, Amber. Ah. I love that. Okay, so let me just fiddle with lighting a little bit because babes, when I say I was unprepared for today, at 3 o'clock, I was like, oh yeah, I can stream today. That's no problem. No problem whatsoever. Um, is it just the corner of my desk, my messy ass desk? Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so at 3 o'clock, I was like, oh yeah, I can stream today, no problem. I've got lots that I can do. I just need to figure out what I need to do. Sam was like, you're gonna have to do it yourself. And I'm like, I think I could do it. I think I could do it. I think I could do it. And then at 4:30, I looked at the time and I was like, I don't think I could do it, but I did it. I'm here. We're only like 20 minutes late. Also, I haven't kicked the dogs out, so there might be dog noise, there might be kittens. I am not sure what is going to happen. It's going to be a little bit of a crazier stream. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit so I can straighten up. So, yay, Thermo's here as well. So, this is kind of an awkward angle because I've got this. I'm trying to figure out my setup still. But yeah, so I don't have a great plan for today. I figured I would just work on customizing some greeblies. Let me move this up over here and see if that helps a little bit. Here, you go over here. That's too bright. Wrong way. Wrong way. Okay, there go the dogs. Okay. I think that's about as good as we're going to get for lighting. So it's going to be a little awkward, but we're just we're working with what we have. Amber's streaming setup needs some improvement, that's for sure. Let's move you back a little bit. Back just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so you changed my banner. Oh, thank you. That was the thing I was going to do because I knew I had to do that. Believe it or not, I did used to stream. I used to stream by myself twice a week. And Matthew, the techie minded of us would be at work, and so I'd have to get it going and I'd be like, mission control, I'm having an issue, which is why he goes by the name Mission Control Photography, because I'd just be like, someone tell Mission Control we have an issue. And he'd have to swoop in on the sly in order to try and fix it. So yeah, Carson, I keep talking about getting back to streaming, and then Halloween was crazy, and oh, I look so tan here and look so pale here. That's so funny. Halloween was crazy. Let's switch to warm light. Yeah, yeah. There, I look more human like that. Unless I mean, I guess spooky goth is uh in season right now. Yeah, Sam, love you too. Thank you so much for she's a meeting with super secret convention subcommittee. I mean, Sam, she just ran, a large part of UwuCon and take a rest. No, let me get involved in a completely different event and, probably do too much on that too. So Amber is not a White Walker after all. No, I hate to break it to you all, but I am in fact human, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I would love to be a Twi'lek or a White Walker, though I wouldn't want to eat brains or anything like that. That sounds terrible. But yeah, what's everyone doing for Halloween? Jinx is so cute. I was like, I don't know what I want to do on stream today because so for those of you who don't know, all of my props are made to order. So my cutoff day was Friday. Monday, maybe. for like rush orders that I already had, like Darth Maul horns or something that I, had in have in stock. But Friday was my last day and of Halloween orders, and I did roughly 5 times the number of orders these past 2 months that I normally do. So this week has mostly been cleaning the house, wondering why we decided to get 2 kittens instead of one, which is not really a wonder, is because we got a kitten and then I picked up another kitten outside. So really, like, that's my fault. Like, my bad there. But still, we have 2 kittens instead of one, which is, it's a lot. Oh, look, a kitten. This is Theodore. Everyone say hi to Theodore. This is one half of the trouble. He has no respect for workspace. He has no respect for personal space. He has not a thought in his head, not a thought in his little orange head. So that's one half of the trouble. So like I'm kind of like, so I was like, I don't know what I want to work on because I'm not really working on anything right now. Sorry that you guys got cat butt right now. Can you just sit up there? Like, be polite. I thought to myself that I was gonna put them away, and then I didn't, and now we have a cat. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna work on, and Jinx is like, you should work on Halloween orders, and I was like, haha, I am done, done. But yeah, check on if you have friends that are professional prop makers, like check on them right now. They probably need a coffee and a boba, and just to play video games. Like, oh my God, Sam, I was like 2 seconds away from being like, how about not Amber Brite creates? How about Amber Brite just plays 7 Days to Die or Repo? Like, I feel like Amber Gaming could be entertaining. Could be entertaining. Not if you're looking for like skilled gameplay, but if you're looking for like, hilarity, I can slide right in there. So, but no, I'm going to be good. I do have a couple of custom orders, so we'll work on that a little bit. I am reorganizing a lot of my shop. I'm repurposing a lot of my shop. I wonder if I can make myself just a little bit bigger. What is this? That's maximize. I don't want to maximize. Can I just drag? I switched. All right. Well, you get big me for a second. Well, do you guys want to see Theo on big screen? Come here, Theo. Theo. Come here. Come here. Oh. He says I don't want to. I don't want to. That's Theodore. He is unconvinced. Theodore, look this way. Look this way. No, come here and say hi. Come see here and say hi. Look. All right. Well, this is not working, and I'm getting bit for it. So thank you. Yes, you can go. You can go. Okay. Well, that was a lesson in futility. There's a tabby cat around here too, and her name is Honeybun. Her full government name is Frosted Chocolate Honeybun because she is like a tabby cat. I'm thinking about naming her Spicy Chocolate Honeybun because she's a little spicy. Karsten says, I was told to check in with professional cosplay creators with Halloween stress. So how are you doing? I am on empty. I am. I have played video games this past week and done like 2 orders, and it's been lovely. So very uncooperative cat. Yes, he was over it. He was done. I mean, he didn't do anything. He just got up and got in my space, but yeah. So it's always, it's one of those things that like I talk about a little bit about how weird the world is to be a professional maker in a world where Amazon exists and a world where Etsy is now kind of filled with drop shippers. And so those of you who don't know what drop shippers are, they order products in bulk from China and then just like repackage them. So they drop ship. it is interesting being in a world in which Amazon does exist. And so Amazon has people have this perception that things exist already. And so like when people message me, they're like, "Can I get this sent out tomorrow?" And I'm like, "It doesn't exist. Like it doesn't there it is nothing right now. So it can't go out to you because I make it to order. Like it doesn't, it's not in a warehouse somewhere. It literally does not exist and I need to make it for you." And I really pride myself on every piece that I make, even if they are like, the Darth Maul horns that I've made, hundreds of times at this point. Like I touch every piece. I look at every piece. I inspect every single piece. I hand paint, hand lacquer every single piece. Um, so like when you order from me, you are getting something directly from my hands to yours. And that's not the Amazon experience. Um, and it's weird to live in a world in which that is not like the Amazon experience is the expected experience, because for so long, for all of human history, things were made for you. Like the onset of like fast fashion and stuff like that represents a fundamental shift in humanity. Like, not to get like deep or whatever, but for so long, all the clothes you had, all the tools you had, you knew the blacksmith who made your axe or whatever. You knew the tailor who put together your dress. You could go to the store and look at the face of the person who, set out everything. And things went from the hands of the creator to the hand of the person ordering it. And we don't live in that world anymore. And it makes me a little sad because I wish people understood the joy that I get of taking nothing and giving you something. So I don't know. I got a little poetic there. Not even gonna say deep thoughts. It just thoughts at this time of the year as I'm making things. They also don't have water toilets, and I really like that. Carson, that is true. That is a good point. I am not saying I want to live in any other time because I I like modern day sanitation. If anything, I want to go forward to like where like, you know, if I have a cat on my lap, I can be like, "House, can you move my drink a little bit closer to me so I don't have to get up and disrupt the cat?" So, I don't want to go back. I just growing up with a mother who makes things and that's how she shows that, she like you're part of her community and she loves you. It's weird to watch the world shift and to be on the wrong side of it. So, but continuing on making things for, like my hands. Let me switch. Let me switch this back. Bloop, bloop. Did that work? That didn't work. Can I go here? I can't go here. I wish I could make me just a little bit bigger. Sam, if you're still here, I don't think you're in the chat anymore because I think you've done things. But if I can just make myself just a little bit bigger, that would make me happy. I don't want to go over there. I want to stay. No, stop. It is nice that it's easy to switch, but what's this? What's this? What's this? No. Can I shift myself a little bit? I'm sorry, babes. You were watching me just struggle bus. Add that. Head to stage. Ah! My God. Babes, this is honestly like so sad and I'm so sorry. Remove myself. Wait, no, I don't want to move that. Ah, don't move that. Okay. Move this over here. That did not work. Go back to this. That's me. Okay. You know what? I'll fucking take it. Let me switch me and the camera so that I'm over here. My beautiful face will be on your beautiful comments. So Carson says, I mean, a lot of big mall type stores are closing down here because people want more specialized small shops if they want specific things. Carson, if that's the way we're going, that would make me really happy. If people can buy like things like toilet paper and like plungers and stuff like that in bulk for cheap and then spend their money on like specialized stuff that makes them more happy, like I'm good with that. Like there's a world in which we both exist, and I think that's really cool. So, all right, well, I will sit a little bit over here so I'm not on the comments, but one of the things I'm working on is like sets of charms and stuff like that, or I guess I shouldn't call them charms, greeblies or like trophy pieces and stuff like that. So this is one set that I have to like angle myself a little bit. One set that I'm looking at offering. Oh goodness. So I'm just gonna put some stuff together. I also have this cute little unicorn horn that I think I'm going to set in like a band. And I got Terraflex. Oh, but I did not grab my heat gun. All right, so we might not do that one today specifically. But these are all the trophies for one of the custom pieces that I'm working with. So you can see I've got, you know, droid fingers with the little bead. He wanted something that would be, what was the word he used? Sinister was the word he used. So I went with a lot of like reds and then a lot of like sharp claws and black and gold. So I'm really happy with how that's turning out. Put that over there. Okay, back here. So this thing is fine because that's good to go. But like the idea of this is that it's, you get it and you can just straight up use it on your kit. So I need to string these up. I'm going to use leather for one and metal for the other, because I feel like a lot of Star Wars cosplayers and stuff like that like variety, like to mix it up a little bit. So I've got leather thingies and then my silver. So let's do, trying to think which is going to be the easiest one to do the leather on. I think this one's going to be the easiest one to do the leather on. So let's do that. I need a bead. I have a bead, thankfully. Okay. And we'll have another bead just in case we need it. So a lot of what I do is just figuring out how to string things in ways that that they're going to hang nicely and that they're going to look good. So we're going to do that. But Karsten, what are you doing for Halloween? Anything fun? Because I think it's just you and me right now. I didn't announce on my page that I was streaming, so I think it's just you and me. Just A-okay. I'll hang with Karsten a little bit. That sounds good. I remember when I first started streaming on Twitch, and for the longest time, it was I would be streaming to 0 viewers. And so I'm just in my kitchen by myself, just kind of like talking to myself. I was just like, oh, well, there's. Last year, there was one kid trick-or-treating. Oh, that's sad. I live at the very end of my street. So if we decorate, we get trick-or-treaters. If we don't decorate, people don't know my house is down there. So we don't get trick-or-treaters. So whether or not I get trick-or-treaters this year is 100% going to depend on if I get my ass outside and put lights and stuff out. So it was a very polite kid. It was really torn between two different candy thingies, and I told him he could take both. Ah, that's awesome. You know, my favorite house on the block growing up trick-or-treating was a little old lady who gave literally the most like random things. Like one year she gave away apples and quarters. And like I always looked forward to seeing what she was going to give for trick or treat, because I think it was one of those circumstances where she was like, like on social security, on senior aid and stuff like that. So it was just whatever she could afford that month. And I hope she knows, or I hope she knew at some point that I really loved kind of the mystery of what she was going to do. So I've got this tied in the back, and I'm just going to thread this bead down to hold the knot in place, if it will go all the way down. Come on, come on. I want this to be as tight as possible, because this really, the tightness of this bead, keeps this tight, so it keeps it from slipping. So this one I want to be nice and snug. I'm even gonna, ugh. Oh my God, these pliers. So I freaking spilled something on these pliers. I think there's like resin in here, and now they like don't open and close anymore. They're not very useful. I don't know how to clean it either. If you have any tool cleaning tips, if you're watching this later or anything like that, please let a girl know, because I'm struggling with those pliers. Okay. Kirsten watched like 10 streams before you said something. Aw, Carson, that's so cute. You have been one of those names. You've been one of those people that have just consistently been a name I see, and I mean that in the best way possible. You are one of those fans that like, I hope I get to see your name for ages going forward. So, wait, please. Go, please. Actually, now that I'm putting that bead on, I'm not sure I want to put that bead on. I think it's a little plain. I don't know. Do I have? I think I have fancier beads. I do. I have these, but they're flowers. What do you think? Should I do the slightly fancier flowers? That doesn't even, like, you can't even really tell it's a flower unless you look at it. Or should I do the plain gold? I feel like I want to do the slightly fancier flower. Yeah, I think that's going to look better. You got a Twitch account just because of my stream. Aw. That's so sweet. Oh my God, I've got to get my Twitch account figured out. I've been saying it for how long at this point? I keep telling like Sam and Jinx that I'm like, I'm going to get back into streaming. And then like months go by and I'm like, I did not get back into streaming. So, all right. Yeah, see, that looks better. Yeah, I like that. Just a little bit of extra bling. So we're going to put that back over there. sorry, the thingy. Hi, Jess. How you doing? Look, I got the stream going. Sam only had to swoop in and help me like twice, so it's good me. I could tell you how long you talk about getting the Twitch back, but I feel like that would make you sad. It's just okay. So true story. It has been on my to-do list for literal months because I'm like, I'm going to start streaming every Thursday afternoon. And then I get off a stream and then I forget that streaming exists. And then Thursday afternoon rolls around and I'm like, oh, I didn't figure out Twitch. Oh, well, I'll do it next week. And then that's just been it for months at this point. So Jess says, hello from San Antonio Airport on my way home. Oh, Jess, where were you? Was it fun? Like, tell us if it was fun. If not, I'm sorry you were there. I don't think I've ever been in San Antonio. Okay. All right. So there's one. And just to secure it, I'm going to use just a tiny bit of hot glue just to kind of give it like a little extra stability, I guess, so that it's not moving around, especially this back one. I'm either using hot glue or, and then don't do this. Hot glue is hot. I just have no feeling in my fingers. I know exactly how to help you with not forgetting the Twitch thing. Are you gonna, oh my God, if you like remind me, that might actually work because like it literally is something I want to do. It's just got one of them shot colors and send me them. No, Karsten, I will die. Do you know how many things I forget in a day? I will die. So funny. Okay, so that's that one. That was that one. I wonder if it would work. Like, I wonder if you just like every so often just be like, ow, oh yeah, there was a thing I had to do. Or would it be like, not to speak of Harry Potter, because fuck J.K. Rowling, but when Neville got that remember all that glows when you've forgotten something and it was glowing and he's like, but I can't remember what I forgot. I feel like it would be that. I feel like it would be like, oh yeah, this was to remind me of something. I wonder what it was that was supposed to remind me of. Send you a message on Discord, but then you have to remember to read them. Yeah. I thought I was so clever splitting up my private and my business Discord because I was like, oh great, now like I can be more free with my Discord and give it out to people and let them connect with me. And then like I forgot that ADHD means out of sight, out of mind. And so like I forget it exists. I just forget it exists. It is a problem. I need to do more stuff with bronze because I have so much bronze wire and not as much gold wire. I can't decide which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use this one. No, I think I'm going to use choices. I think this one. I think this one's a good in-betweeny. That's, oh no, that's the same size as that one, right? This is 0.8. Oh, it's a little thinner. This is 1.0. This is the downside with getting like bulk things from like AliExpress and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know how to read this. Like, I don't know how to like, because in the US, it's blank gauge. Like it's like 18 gauge, 22 gauge, 62 gauge. That would be so tiny. Like that would be just so tiny. 6 gauge or whatever. I don't know what millimeters translates into. So You could set a date for doing stream stuff or connect it to something you do every week at the same time, like watching the show. Like I declared Thursdays my stream days. So I remember I just need to like stop whining about having to do the thing that I don't want to do, which is deal with forgot password things. Like, I mean, ask Sam, like literally 5 minutes before I was dealing with this, because I was like, I don't know how to get the stream going. I was like, I'll just not do the stream. Like, don't worry. I just won't do it. And Sam's like, you're fine. And I'm like, am I? I'm a distinctive version to doing things that I'm not good at. So, and this is the other thing. Why do they package wires on these things? They don't stay on these things. As soon as I pop it out, it just goes crazy. I tape mine, like these wires, when I'm like, instead of like this bullshit, I just take a little bit of painter's tape and I tape them here and here. I don't know why they sent them on these things. They don't stay on these things. So like, this is pretty much useless to me, but it's a good thought, I guess. Okay, so let's do, I think that much will be enough. Need to remember to where my workspace is. Well, preparing stuff for stream. I mean, the nice thing about the fact that I work from home is that I don't really have to like do much in the way of preparing, which is really nice. Like I was late today because like the I just lost track of time, and because of like trying to log in and stuff on my own. But like I have this set up, and literally all I have to do is pull this and put my laptop down. So like it's nice in that regard that like I've got a standard, I guess, setup. So okay, so basically I wrapped it around and now I'm twisting it so that I can create a loopy loop. And then I'm going to, this is probably not the way to do this. Like, I'm just going to be honest. Like, if you are watching this and you are a jewelry maker and you're just like appalled at what I'm doing, I apologize. I genuinely don't know any other way to do this other than this. This is like one of the things about being a cosplayer is like so much of my skills are self-taught that I'm like, I don't know how things are supposed to be done. I just know how I get it done. So now I'm going to wrap around and create a nice little tie. I have another pair of pliers that is supposed to be used for this, but I have lost them. Shocking nobody, I'm sure. So if you start preparations 2 minutes before stream, it will stress you. I mean, it's kind of the Amber method, though. No, I'm trying to do better as far as like, because I'm actually on like meds for my ADHD and stuff like that. So like, I'm trying to like actually like be responsible about, you know, chores and stuff. I'm sorry. It's very hard to do without my other pliers. I'm very sad that I cannot find my other pliers, because I have another set of pliers that is the twisty pliers. And for the love of God, I cannot find them. I do not know where they went. Okay. But get this a little down. Get that up. Okay. He's out of the way. Anthony says, hello, Amber Brite. Nice shirt you're wearing. Oh, thank you. It says, call me General. Because when she came out as General Leia, I was like, hell yeah. Love that for her. But okay, there we go. So 3 nice little resin thingies that now have hooks that they can easily be added to any cosplay. So that's a set right there. If you are interested, shameless self-promotion time. If you're interested in anything that I am producing, my website is amberbriteprops.com, and on Etsy I am etsy.com/shop/amberbriteprops, I think. Might be, no, I think they have the like amberbriteprops.etsy.com. I think that works now too. Speaking of Star Wars, Yoda said there is no try, do or don't do. Yeah, Karsten, I'm don't doing. Story of my life. Do or do not. And I'm like, I do not. Yeah, I'm really interested because so there's been 2 of Yoda's species in canon. It's Yoda and then Yaddle, I think is her name. And she spoke normally. She was in episode 2, 1, something like that. And she spoke normally. So I'm interested to see what they do with Grogu, because he's like, are they just going to leave him as like a mute character? Like, I understand that like the appeal of him is cute baby, but like you got to let him grow up at some point. So like, are they going to like leave him baby child? I'm just really interesting. So Carson says episode 1 and in Tales of the Jedi. There we go. And it was Yaddle, right? Like, I think it was Yaddle. Okay. So these are going to mosey off. Oh, God, where am I going to put them? I wish you guys could see the just sheer chaos that is my setup right now. Like, this is clear. This space is the only clear space on my desk. It is just, it is insanity, is what it is. It's insanity. Okay, so I've got more of these to string up. And then I have this to string up too. So you think Yoda and Yaddle had something going on if their species is so rare? I have no idea. Yoda had so much going on, and I don't even want to touch him with a 10-foot pole as far as his insanity. I think they tried to give him a love interest in Extended Universe. And that was one of those things that when they like got rid of the Extended Universe, people breathed a sigh of relief about that one. And I was like, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, you're going over here. Okay. It was said that Ki-Adi-Mundi was allowed to get it on because the species was so rare. Yeah, so now we're getting into EU, and there was so much about EU that was very much a product of its time. And like, I know people were all mad about them like decanonizing it, but babe, some of it had to be decanonized. Like, there was some stuff in EU that was just, let's just say it's hard being a female Star Wars fan, and a lot of it is because of some of the stuff in the extended universe. Like I think it was like canon at one point that all female Twi'leks were slaves, and they were only like if they were released, they died or something like that. Like, no, thank you. Okay, so right, we're gonna do some droid thingies because I've got some droid thingies to string up. If I can find my, oh, here they are. Beads. Okay. So we're going to continue to use silver beads for this. Ah! Goodness. Maybe we'll do one set silver and one set bronzy. I read some books, they were trash. Yeah, like the EU had some genuinely amazing stuff. Like, I'm not trying to, like, EU bash or anything like that. But it also had some truly trash stuff. So, like, when Disney came in and was like, look, we're going to, like, redo this, I was like, they kind of had to. They kind of had to. Because literally every minute of Luke's life has been accounted for. So, if they wanted any freedom to do anything surprising at all, they had to, like, say, hey, we're going to do something different. Disney even messed up their own canon already, so why should I care about lore anyway? Even the creatures, like, this is my thought. The galaxy is a big place, right? And life is messy. So I think instead of arguing, worrying about like the minutia of like the choices of a fictional character, we should just enjoy like the world that we can create together. I am not particularly like worried about lore. One of my cosplays coming up is going to be a Chagrian, which those are the you see one Chagrian a lot standing next to Emperor Palpatine. He's the guy with the like montrals and then like the horns. Um, really cool. As soon as I saw his design, I was like, oh, I'm in love with this. I love this design. But like it's canon that like only the males have like the cool horns and then like the females have just like weird bumpy things going on. No, 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 no. Miss Amber is gonna have the full horns. Like I don't care whether it's canon or not. It's cooler and I'm gonna do it. So that's where Amber stands on the whole thing. Okay, so bloop, and I need it long enough to go back around, which will be here. Because like, look, I love lore. I love that we get to live in a world in which that we can, build these stories together, that, people feel empowered to bring characters in this world to life. Like, that's awesome. That's awesome. However, it should never be the defining thing that people judge other people and their love of a franchise on. Like, it just shouldn't be. Moss Amedea or something. Yeah. Yeah, I never remember his name because I don't really care about his name. I just like his species. Oh, I keep working. Y'all need to yell at me when I fucking travel where I'm not supposed to. But yeah, Black Sheep says, cool shirt. Oh, thank you. It says, call me General. We're showing some Leia love here right now. But yeah, his alien species is Chagrian. And I saw that headpiece and I'm like, I'm gonna build that headpiece. I'm gonna do it. And then the lore is that the females of the species get something stupid. And I'm like, nope. Nope. I'm doing the cool thing. I'm doing the cool thing. That's what's happening. So Black Sheep, thanks for joining us over on YouTube. I appreciate it. I am just creating some Star Wars trophies / Greeblies. Mostly because I had no plan for stream today because I make costumes for a living. And so I am exhausted after 2 months of insanity. So I've got my little knot here. Do not do this unless you have, like me, no feeling in your fingers. So this at least is a little bit safer than some of the dumb shit I've done. Okay. There we go. And Carson, I don't want to hear it. You know, Carson's going to be like, Amber, it's fine. Carson, I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. See? 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 No feeling. It's fine. Oh, that's not what I want. So I'm going to string this on the other side. But how is the weather in Arizona? It is still hot. I'm over it. I'm over it. I mean, it's gorgeous. Like sunny and like blue skies and everything like that. But it's still like in the 90s. And I'm just like, it's like November. Can we not be in the 90s? Like, could we not do that? And I know as soon as the weather changes, it's going to get like cold really fast. So it gets really cold here. Kristen, where are you again? I was going to guess, but like, I feel like my guess is going to be wrong. I grew up in upstate New York, which is on the same latitudinal line as like, I think it's Northern Britain. So that's the weather I grew up. Southwest Germany. Okay. Yeah. So it does get, yeah. New York is fairly close to that temperature range, I would say, because it's kind of on that same longitudinal line. I keep saying that like we're gonna move back to where their seasons, but like everything is very expensive right now. And we have a house. And if we move, we might not get a house. So okay. All right, there we go. Okay. And so basically I just used a little bit of hot glue to kind of like secure the bead a little bit, just because when I build things, I build them to like take a beating and last and be like worn for a really long time. So like I just want to make sure that whoever gets this gets to wear it for a really long time. Scissors. My crappy scissors. Speaking of the desert. All right, and then now I have this bead. That's going to go over here. And then I'm going to put a jump ring in. If you would cosplay any Egyptian god, which one would it be? Oh, I mean, Anubis gets to be the god of death. Like, that's pretty cool. Horus gets to be the god of time, though. That's really cool. I think their god of war is I'm blanking on him, but he's the alligator-headed one. What is his name? Ramon? I'm not super good with Egyptian mythology, but I mean, I'd probably want to do Anubis. Like, who doesn't want to be like, have a dominion over, life and death? That's pretty cool. All right. I just felt like Anubis is more the god of demotion. Started out as god of death. Oh yeah, because didn't he get like retconned to like Kingdom Come? Okay, so there you go. This is very slidey though. I think I'm just going to secure it up there with a little bit of hot glue. Hot glue! Being the one who decides who gets inside, then to being a random girl. Oh yeah, because then he was like just like the doorkeeper essentially of the reincarnation cycle. Okay, well, we are technically past my hour. I'm going to start wrapping it up here in a few minutes. So if you guys have any final questions, please feel free to ask. If you want to know what it was like for Halloween for a prop maker, or any of my plans going forward, please don't hesitate to ask. So just remember the whole Nefertari cosplay you did for that comeback. Yeah, for Zabata Comics, I think it was. That was a fun build. It was only one picture we posted. Yeah, I gave him a whole bunch of pictures. That was a sponsorship. He sponsored it. So, yeah, there was a whole photo shoot, but like it's a weird thing having a sponsorship cosplay because like sometimes you can only post it in certain circumstances and sometimes like they don't care and like navigating like what the like and like Ron's amazing, the owner of Zabala Comics. What is it actually? It's not Zabala Comics. What is it? I am blanking. It's been a really long time. He does Patriotica and stuff like that too. But that work almost feels like not my work, if that makes sense. So I don't know. It's been a while. I still have that cosplay. I should reach out to him and see if he wants more content with it because I did. I spent a month building it and gluing it all on. So like, be nice to show it off a little bit more. So that was a comic. Hi, Jack. Jack X. Jocks on YouTube. Hi. Thanks for joining us. I am just putting together some Star Wars Greeblies and stuff like that. I am about to start wrapping up. So, oh, what? Oh, hi, Oro. Okay, I know that name. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, it's showing your old name on the YouTube stream. So it was like a blast from the past time, apparently. So, but yeah, as I was telling Karsten, I do have my own Twitch. And I do like hanging out with you people. Do I not have a baby? None of these are what I need. None of these are what I need. None of these are what I need. None of those are what I need. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I got the stream going all by myself. I say, as Sam literally held my hand through it. Shout out once again to Thermo AZ for making all of this possible. And this was all like I figured I did the split screeny thingy. Probably shows. But like Sam is not in the shadows helping me, and I haven't managed to crash anything. So, doing good in that regard. Okay, well, I am vaguely annoyed because I wanted to do 2 cool teeth to go with this, but I only see the 1. Annoying. Take the wins where we can get them. Yes, 100%. Like 10 minutes before stream, I was like, I'm not going to do stream. And then Sam was like, you can do it. And I was like, I don't think I can. And Sam was like, yes, you can. And then I did. Yay. Almost proud of me while I'm almost happy about it. Cal, what are you licking? Stop licking things. Do you guys want to see Cal? Do you guys want to see the puppy? Somebody type puppy in chat to see puppy. Somebody type puppy in chat. Chat. I see there's 7 of you. 1 of you wants to see a puppy. Laura wants to see a puppy. Okay. Let's see. See if I can do this without. All right. Great. Let me make it big. Let me make me big. Make me big. No. Me. Oh no, what's this? What's this? Where'd I go? Nope, that's not me. Wait, wait. Uh, oh my God. Guys. Okay. If I switch this and I click on that. Ha! Okay. I did it. Sam, where are you? I need you. Okay. Callie Pepper. Come here. Come here. Come here. You say hi. Come on. Come on. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come here. Oh my gosh. He's being so shy right now. Come on. Come on. There you go, everyone. Say hi to Cal. Cal Kestis, aka Callie Pepper. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. Callie Pepper. Callie Pepper. What are you doing? He's like, It's just about supper time for him. So he's very excited about that. Oh my God. You can see ever present Jabba. I really need to put him in a box or something like that. Like, I swear to God, like, he just like jump scares. He'll just like chill out. Yes. Yes. So, I thought I heard cat, but I did not hear. Oh, neat. Ah, there's Theodore. Theo. Hi, Theo. Do you guys see him right there? Right there. Look at his little face. Look at his little face. Ugh. I'm not used to having kittens. They're into literally everything. So, all right. Well, I am going to pop off now. I realize it was a short hour and I was late, but it is Mission Control's birthday, and I would like to go spend some time with him. Everyone, wish Mission Control a happy birthday. Um, Thank you all for hanging out with me. Karsten, thank you for being my chat buddy. Jess, thanks for popping in and saying hi. And as always, thank you to Thermo for being the one who keeps me on task. I don't know how she does it. It's a lot. It's a lot. If you see Thermo, like, give her extra hugs. So, where can you find me? As the little thingy says, my name is Amber Brite. I am at Amber Brite Props. So that plus props on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Blue Sky, TikTok, and I think a couple others. Threads. I think like automatically you're on Threads if you're on Instagram. My website is amberbrightprops.com. You can find my products there if you liked anything that you saw me working on or anything up here. These are all things that I have made. So all of those are, well, not the plushies because I don't make plush. Well, I made a Patamon hand puppet. So like the hard things up here are all stuff I've made. And that's the storage area that usually has a buy flag over it, so you guys can't see it because it's really really embarrassing how bad my storage setup is. But please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Carson says, happy, hope to see you soon and happy birthday to MVP. Yes, he is the one who has gotten me through the past 2 months and taking care of things like food and stuff like that when I was so stressed that I didn't have a brain for it. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Come find me, Amber Bright Props. I think I'm Amber Bright on Twitch. As Carson and I were discussing, I need to figure out what my password was and get back in my Twitch so I can start Twitch streaming again. But we do have tentative plans to start streaming on YouTube. The streams I do for Cause Talk Live are generally like short, and I'm supposed to be talking about a specific topic. I didn't have anything to talk about today, so I just kind of like shot the shit. But normally I have like a topic that I'm trying to talk about. If I stream on like YouTube on my own, it'll be more like chill, just like work stream. So I will probably be like in gremlin mode and stuff like that. But if you see that and want to come hang out, I always like to. What are you doing? You cannot stand on. Oh God, he's gonna fall. Um, yeah, so thank you all for hanging out with me for a little bit. I will be back in 2 weeks, I think, on Cause Talk Live again. So if you like this, next stream, I believe, is Theodore. Stop it. He doesn't like when I blow it. Kittens, man. Next stream is Thermo, who will be gaming. I don't know if she's doing Mass Effect. I think she's still doing the Mass Effect series. Um, but yeah, tune in for that. And then I think there's a Cosmom coming up. So check that out. And as always, stay creative, stay kind, and do something nice for somebody else today. Yeah. Take care of each other, guys. Love you. Bye. Bye. And now you get to stare at me while I look for the button that says end stream. That's Leave Studio. That's not it. I found it. Bye. What are you doing?